Thursday, the 4th of April. Hello, everyone. This is your Frontier opening bell. And I'm happy we've got all of you watching this show online on a daily basis. Let me just quickly show you through the Wednesday's trading action across a number of Frontier African markets. The Zimbabwe stock market is trying to cross into the 1 million index reading, but just short of that yesterday by just about a little above 1%. The Nairobi stock market came back into green territory, 1.07%. The Egyptian market also tried to find its way out of two sessions of declines, which was Monday and Tuesday. Then you got Wednesday just a notch in the green territory. The Nigerian market down by 32 basis points, while the BRVM in Cote d'Ivoire was better by 0.2%. 5%. Let's the GSE, of course, down by 0.45%, despite the rand making roughly 1% advance on the US dollar when the market closed in Johannesburg on Wednesday. Let's take it up very quickly and look at the top stories east of the continent. Of course, you saw the Kenyan stock market recovering after news came in that the World Bank and the IMF are providing further support to the Ruto's administration. However, the IMF has ended his the staff mission visits to Ethiopia, but there's no deal yet on the table. That's no good news yet for the Prime Minister Abiy and his administration. Gold prices touched $2,315 yesterday because of geopolitics concerns and this flight to safe haven, as we saw the ratcheting up of the Middle East crisis. Kenya is looking to cut 2024-2025 spending plan by 12%. That will be effective from July. That's the start of the second half of the year, while Nairobi's stock exchange eases capital repatriation for investors and part of the news that foreign investors want to hear. Still in Kenya, private companies are now allowed to import electricity for sale or resale in the country, and those are some of the headlines east of the continent. Let me take you through West Africa. Of course, the announcement came yesterday from Nigeria's Electricity Regulatory Commission, a 300% tariff increase for Band A, the toppest level. That's if you get 20 hours of electricity in Nigeria, you got to pay a tariff higher by 300%. That's the news. There's a whole lot noise around that as we speak. However, ECOWAS, the two-day ECOWAS Investment Forum, which is scheduled for Lome, Togo, is taking off right now in Lome as we speak. The president of the country is in attendance and trying to give the opening remark and declaring the two-day event. So it's organized by the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development in association with other names such as EcoBank Transnational. Stanbic Bank of Ghana reporting full year 2023 net profit 1.3 billion cedis, while total income was about 3.3 billion cedis for the past year. African Bank reported that it's just finished a trade and investment roadshow to Liberia, trying to support the country, the small West African country, to be part of the AfCFTA and joining in the new horizon for intra-Africa trade. That's some good news there for Liberia. And Gabon is projecting about 488 billion CFA franc customs revenue for 2026. That's still an outlook. Let's take it down to Southern Africa with new petrol prices, which will hurt South Africans moving forward. But you've got a whole lot more pain in Southern Africa, with Zimbabwe joining Zambia and Malawi to declare national emergency because of the drought that is happening in the country, hurting crops. It's also impacting South Africa crops as well. So you've got the Southern African region coming under climate change, and El Nino is what it's called, by the way. In the meantime, Zambia is talking about $3.3 billion commercial debt restructuring with creditors after a deal with bondholders. And the policymakers in South Africa says, according to the Sejake Yago, the SARB, the Reserve Bank governor, they are discussing how to lower inflation targets from the current 4.5%. Nominal GDP in South Africa is expected at about $401 billion for this year, and that will push Nigeria off the number one chair as Africa's largest economy. That's the outlook from Sears, which is a research, financial investment, financial research and information organization headquartered here in Lagos. The Bank of Namibia is looking at 4.8% average inflation for 2024. We've got overnight the number of monetary policy rate decisions. We got rate hold from decision from Kenya overnight, and quote a few of others. Namibia is also rejigging its own currency, by the way, the 100 Namibian dollar currency, and there's an event on that holding today. We'll get that reported for you tomorrow. In North Africa, just to sum it up very quickly, this Thursday, Egypt's looking at net foreign reserves up about $40.3 billion in the month of March we just finished. That's according to the central bank. The S&P Global PMI, that's the Purchasing Managers Index for Egypt, was up 47.5 in April against 47.1 in February. It's still below the expansionary mode, is still contracting because those figures still below 50.0 reading. And Morocco is reporting remittances inflow of $1.6 billion for the first 2 months of this year on annualized basis. That's about 8.6%, a very marginal increase there. Those are your headlines as we step into the fourth business and markets day of the week. Of course, we're technically the third business day of the week, with Monday, of course, out of the equation because of the Easter holiday Monday. But of course, we've got today, tomorrow to look at the trading week, first in the month of April. Hello, everyone. Have a great day and bye for now.